Hey fellow gamers, Chatty Sisa here. Welcome to the 5th part of my first ever playthrough of Mass Effect Andromeda. Today we have to stop someone from sabotaging the Nexus and the Hyperion. We will try to help out a Turian who's been charged with murder, the first ever in the Andromeda galaxy, and then we will uncover some very important secrets about the Ryder family and the SAMP implant. If you like the playthrough so far, please don't forget to hit the like button below and leave me a comment or suggestion in the comment section below. It will be much appreciated. Thank you very much, and let's have fun playing. Yeah, let's try to help the Turian lady. Oops.
Hey,
Oops.
you okay?
What was that?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
Oh... Why?
What is there to be paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Alright, yeah.
Did you
need
talk
to
to
help
security
with that
about this?
thing?
How can I? For all I know, someone in security is the one doing this. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait. That's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny.
Yeah.
Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Yeah, we have to do that.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
Alright.
No, I'm fine. I don't know. It just blew up.
Find out why. Be careful.
Yeah, let me go back to the journal. Investigate Operations Center site, investigate Militia site, investigate Pathfinder HQ site. Good. Let's do that. Let's do it right away. I like it. Some small mini stuff to do. Yay! Okay. Oh.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the Saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Alright.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are Please await further instructions.
Alright. We have to go upstairs. And...
Alright, moving on. Docking clamps.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
okay.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Okay.
Personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity.
Investigate Operations Center site and Militia site. Good. So we found one thing. That was interesting. And let me go here. Okay, that's the next panel. The damage done to this site was caused by a direct override of the safety logs. Numerous people are listed as working here. I will cross-reference all other data. Okay. So somebody was messing around with this one directly. And there's another one.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the Saboteur used.
Okay, so this one was also used somewhere else.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
If we have to go upstairs, I'm guessing. Yeah. And where to now?
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Damn it. I am blind.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Oh, wonderful. That's not exactly awesome. There's Corine. We would leave the area and go to the tram.
We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
You know what? Let me first deal with that
On hold until
before I leave the area. Let me speak with the prison guard. I hope it will not mess with the other task. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilk and Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilkan, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
A Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit first, come on.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Arguments happened, so I don't think that was all of it,
Last I
right?
checked, getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Ouch. Wait, I saw the chief's chest explode. Doesn't mean it was him shooting. It's a question. Might have been something else and it just looked like he shot him.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them.
Yep.
But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Yeah, let's review the evidence. Would love to see this one now.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Okay, we need to speak with Kandros.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
the murder case.
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
Okay, now even before seeing the evidence, I have the feeling that he really will be innocent and somebody just used that situation. Yeah.
So there was a trial and he was found guilty.
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
Yeah, I want to see the evidence, come on.
And you assume he's lying.
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
That could have been a convenient situation for someone who actually...
Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Just wanted to find something to make sure that the people will start to rebel. Good, there is a recording which we have to listen to in that murder case.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilken, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! It's Sisa compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to... No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Yeah, that sounded more like a, let's say, physical confrontation. So I doubt he would shoot him, but... Oh, speak with the witness, sure. I still find it somehow like very convenient that it happened when it happened. Okay, it's this one here.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Sarah Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the Chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Yeah, he might have seen something, or he might have wanted to... There might have been something which they both have seen, and maybe the guy who's now charged with the murder has probably tried to do something. I don't know, maybe they were attacked and it wasn't really the Turian that killed the Chief. Yeah. I'm not convinced. I mean, that's an audio recording of a physical fight, and you have just one witness, and witnesses are usually not very reliable.
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The Chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Nah, if they were best friends, no, he would have... Yeah, they would probably, like, physically fight happens amongst friends, but he wouldn't shoot him, I doubt it.
Did Nilken seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilken in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been killed. The reality of the act sinking in?
Yeah, that's a good question, if there were cat.
Did you see any cat in the vicinity?
Nilken said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Exactly, so how do you want to be sure that when you have seen that his chest exploded, it was from a shot that Nilken did? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced at all.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
I appreciate the information.
Not convinced based on that, what she said,
We had
and
to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Hey!
Tann wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
I think we need to look at the body. This one I like. I really, really like this one. It's like a real murder investigation. We're playing detective.
Ryder, you may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although
At
I
least
understand
someone.
he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
Yeah, I'll find them.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted
Exactly.
for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Why the initiative? Might have nothing to do with it. Yeah. Nilken murder charge.
I'm looking into the Nilken-Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to EOS and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda. And
Yeah, we
I'm
have to go
impartial.
there anyway, right?
Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
Yeah, I'm not sure he did it.
I'm hoping it proves something else happened.
This case has been a political nightmare. With all we've been through, the people need stability. I hope
Which is
anything
exactly
you find reaffirms
why you
what's
need
been
to
done,
make
but if
sure
it sheds a different light, we'll deal
that you are
with it.
not
We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene.
condemning an
Good luck.
innocent man. Yeah.
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave, but before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems
That
they're
would
also
be
bringing along
surprising.
Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
Yeah, but Quarians having technical problems, that's... okay.
Sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership.
Phew.
Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership, When the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Jean Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Kandros mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them.
Slightly different view on the things that happened.
Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Okay, tell me more about that
Who is
lady.
this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided
That's
sympathy
interesting.
for the plight of the common citizen. Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
Okay, there must be something more behind that.
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded
The
a greater
hell?
say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. They're muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
You're an asshole. Okay, yeah, it's quite clear that he has a problem with them.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species.
Yeah, currently
Long
you're
ago,
the
they waged
ignorant one
nuclear
here.
war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
Yeah, you sound like family to that Dalatras we've talked to in Mass Effect. Ugh.
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
Yeah. Technically, he's right. I mean, it takes guts to go on a journey like that.
What do you know about the early days of the initiative?
As most everyone knows, Jean Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth. Wealthy. Young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible. But she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Why do you think most people came?
There are thousands of reasons. One for every colonist here.
Yeah,
What does
probably.
any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness. Finding the thing that eludes them. The thing to fulfill them. While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
That's nicely put.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
Yeah.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arcs. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix. As a Solarian, I
come
tend
on.
to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
Yeah. I don't have that same impression, but okay.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
Yeah, number 8.
So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell
I
at
just
each other
wanted
until
to say, in
decision is
reality,
made.
you're arguing.
If we're lucky. It is maddening.
I can imagine. Like I said, it's like little kids. Jesus, like grow up, man.
What's their problem with you?
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the Exiles, some never made it out of stasis. I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders
Some at
above
the
me
hands
died.
of Exiles, okay.
I was next in line for the role.
Revenue management.
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative, and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds, my authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry.
Aside from that dislike for the Krogans, so far he seems like, yeah, let's say reasonable. Okay, planet viability.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
Oh, what? Forward stations?
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
Thanks, I guess. Okay.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course, as you pointed out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
Yeah, at least someone who sees reason.
Hey there. You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
This wasn't my favorite. Oh, yeah. Okay. Her reaction's understandable. No, it isn't. I understand the frustration. I don't understand the lack of respect.
Yeah, meeting Addison was interesting.
She doesn't know you. I do. And you're doing fine.
I appreciate it.
I worked out logistics with Director Tann. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your brother's doing.
Alright, yeah. That's a thing we should do for sure. Okay. Yeah, that's where we came through. I don't think there will be anything new here. And we need to find this person. Okay.
What's the latest about waking people up? We're in a holding pattern.
Ah, there you are.
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing. And it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated
Oh.
is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
Yeah. Yeah. Decoy tactic. Yeah, but to direct attention elsewhere, but away from what?
The real saboteur could be setting you both up.
Because we both figured out something was going on? That would make sense. It's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Okay, investigate security footage. I guess we will have to talk to Kandros again. But while I'm here... What's in here? Ah, look at that. Because it looks definitely like someone's already been messing around here. Discovered Sam node. Okay. I think we need to go here anyway. Sam wanted to talk to us.
Hello, Sarah. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Thanks.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Interesting. Yeah, why the secrecy?
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's... me, now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat.
Oh, that's what he was doing. He was like asking for a different profile during the fight. Yeah, secrecy breeds paranoia. It could scare people. It's both. People are prejudiced and scared and often stupid, let's put it this way. When they're confronted with something new like this. On the other hand, it's, yeah, secrecy breeds paranoia. When people know you're hiding something, they won't be trusting you. And we need people to trust us at the moment.
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious, like you're up to something.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship, benefiting us both.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI, so what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Didn't I say I have a problem with those implants? So basically they're now in a symbiotic relationship, so... That's not exactly something that I would want to do without being asked first. Oh... Yeah, I'm still the boss, hopefully.
But the human's still in charge, right?
Of course. I was never intended to supplant the Pathfinder, only to support and enhance your abilities.
Good to hear. So what's the plan?
But it's just a small step away from it, no?
Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse.
Okay.
The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed.
Alright.
Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Oh, that's interesting. So I will get some additional information here. Profiles allow Sam to reconfigure Ryder's implant for superior battlefield performance. Yeah, that's what her father was doing during that fight. Yeah, select a profile and press space to activate it. Soldier, so that's the classical profiles, right? Yeah, soldier, engineer, adept, sentinel, vanguard, infiltrator, explorer, that's new, okay. This is nice. A small drone improves recharge rate for tech powers and self-destructs with an EMP pulse if enemies get close. The improved recharge rate is lost after destruction. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's go with the engineer for now. Invest in combat tech or biotic skills to unlock more powerful profiles in a variety of styles. Good. Need to keep that in mind when I will be allocating the points. There's a ton of options here. And at this point it's quite overwhelming, to be honest. Ryder family secrets. Find a way to remove Sam's memory blocks. Yeah, I think he suggested to look through Dad's quarters. Alec Ryder's research papers claim that experiential separation is the root of conflict between organic and synthetic life. That an AI sharing the experience of its creator would have no desire to rebel. My connection to your Pathfinder implant and physiology makes me the first iteration of this new approach to AI. This reminds me of what Javik has said, like there was in his time a species who also, I think, created like implants or AIs, which then in the end completely like took over. So basically the physical form was just like a husk and the AI was driving it around like a robot made out of flesh. Yeah, somebody didn't get that information. Need to deal with the sabotage. That has priority for me. I hope I won't be completely lost in here.
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Okay, so I'm in my dad's cabin whether I want it or not. Okay, yeah, let's investigate it then when we're already here. It's a nice amount of weapons.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
Yeah, alright. SSV Normandy, oh. That's nice. We have some ship models here. Books?
Printed books?
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
Memory trigger. Archive system. Yeah.
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location.
Oh,
Puzzling
interesting.
as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Okay, we have to go back to the Sam node. Coffee machine.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels like.
That was interesting. Okay, archive system.
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
Yeah, let's try the encrypted ones.
That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
Okay, so I'm guessing it will be with all of them. Let's try the general logs. Okay.
The day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man.
Oh. So he had some regrets. Okay. Dr. Liara Tisone. Seriously?
Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tisone. She's an Asari archaeologist I corresponded with a few years back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Liara Tisone, huh? She studied the Protheans. When my team used to dig up artifacts, we'd debate her work. She had some pretty controversial theories, as I recall. Never gained much traction.
I have loaded Dr. Tisone's research onto datapads.
Alright. You mean the Shadow Broker.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tisone. I'm flattered you contacted me. Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful.
Okay. Sounds a little bit weird for Liara, but okay.
Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential.
Yeah, she was really dedicated to that research.
Much good luck and future success.
It was nice to hear her again.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up now. I'm worried about Scott. Dr. Tapero says he'll be fine, but he's my son. How can I not worry? I hate to leave him like this.
Yeah.
These moments when you wish you told your children you love them more often. Or ever. Which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand.
Oh, damn. It's a crappy thing, basically. He died knowing that his son might not wake up again. And he died while trying to save his daughter, who also almost died. Oh, damn. Yeah. So, again, something to come back to, I guess.
I am Dr. Liara Tisone, and I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery.
So
during my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used
probably
when
before
analyzing
meeting
any
Shepard.
ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community.
Okay. Anything else, or is it the same?
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni,
Yeah,
and
it
I've
will be
spent
the
several
same.
decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct.
Okay, there's another
Writing, the year
audio excerpt.
2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community.
So it's a nice thing that we probably are going to use some advice or help from Liara, even though she's not here. It's interesting.
When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population. This raises the question, when is a species truly extinct? The Prothean civilization spanned the galaxy, and it took centuries to confirm that all members of the species really had died out. While it's possible that living Protheans may be found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy one day, the chances are statistically trivial. Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature moves from sociology to exoarchaeology.
Yeah, you found one later. Okay. I think that's it for now. Okay, I think we can go back to the SAM node again. Okay, that's here.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his memories?
Yes, you will experience them via your implant.
Oh.
Okay. Something new every day.
Yeah, I don't know what's coming, so let's see.
Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Okay, that would have been the synthesis ending in the original Mass Effect trilogy, right?
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
He told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
Okay. So
wow,
that was their mom.
Again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
So I think he was trying to save her in his own way, yeah. Yeah.
I would hope so. Mom's life was worth fighting for.
It would seem his obstinance extended to me as well.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much.
Yeah.
After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it.
Yeah, let's go probably through all of those options. I think we could learn something new if we get these offered. So let's see.
What are your capabilities?
Each arc houses a SAM, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Each is an artificial intelligence designed by Ryder to support Pathfinders and their teams.
But AI is illegal in the Milky Way. How did my dad get around that?
Exceptions were made. The initiative deemed his research vital to the mission.
Exceptions were made.
Conducted in secret.
This starts to sound more and more like Cerberus. Sorry. Oh, somebody went rogue here, quite obviously. I mean, it's an advantage right now, but... phew.
So there are other SAMs out there?
Correct. However, your father continued to modify my own routines until the Hyperion's departure. I am the most advanced SAM in the initiative.
Okay.
I take it you're based here in Samnode?
Correct. This is where my core processing unit resides. However, using quantum entanglement communication, I remain in constant touch with you and the Pathfinder mission team, even over great distances.
Okay, because it's a QEC, that's why it's working over great distances. Okay, yeah. That part would make sense, although...
What more can you tell me about my implant?
The implant itself provides me with direct access to your senses. I can see, hear, and experience the same stimuli you do while in the field. This raw data enables me to provide real-time feedback and analysis of the situation.
Then Dad added the secret sauce.
He removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology.
Yeah, just be careful.
Uh-huh. Just promise you won't fry my brain or anything?
Trust is an important concept in any relationship. Alec taught me that. I will not fry your brain. It would end badly for both of us.
Me more than you.
Yeah, because based on that protocol which I have just read, in that case that she would die, he would just simply transfer to the next Pathfinder. Right? I don't know. Let's ask about this symbiotic relationship.
What did he mean by a symbiotic relationship?
Symbiosis is a mutually beneficial relationship between two life forms. A flower provides nectar to a bee, who in turn provides pollen for the flower. The bee gains nourishment, and the flower can propagate. In similar fashion, my own evolution was shaped by your father's experiences, and will now expand with yours. In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human faculties. We each benefit.
Also, that technically means you can never ever again to talk to someone between four eyes, because there will be Sam always there. Oof. Ugh.
Do you know anything more about Scott's condition?
I monitor Dr. Carlyle's reports. He is providing Scott with the very best care possible. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
Yeah, we should still pop in and talk to the doctor, I guess.
That's all for now.
Of course.
Okay. So let's go back when we have something new unlocked and we are already here, so yeah, let's go back. And I think... Is there something new? Oh yeah, there is something new here.
When studying an extinct race, it is important that our preconceptions and current knowledge not color the facts. We must look to the evidence itself. The Protheans constructed the Citadel and an incredible network of Mass Effect relays. This speaks to a culture of the highest order. Such a monumental achievement surely must come from an enlightened race that was in harmony with its people, free of conflict and strife. Without the ability to study a living example, however, this can never be determined with 100% accuracy.
Yeah. How wrong she was. Alright. Yeah. Damn it. Just having played through Mass Effect 3 so shortly before this one, it's just all fresh in my memory, so it's just fun to listen to it right now. Yeah, let's see if the archive system has unlocked something.
Your father's personal logs.
Yeah, it did. Okay, so the first log is now decrypted.
Amazing how life can change in an instant. Suddenly my career doesn't matter. This incredible woman I've been married to all these years. She's facing the end. All I think about are the times I wasn't there for her. Well, that's going to change. It occurs to me that Sam might be more than I ever imagined.
Okay. So we've got that one unlocked. Alright, let's try to finally get the security footage for that saboteur. And yeah, we need to talk to Kandros, just like I thought, probably. Or yeah, that's the footage. Security footage.
This file is useless. Let's check another.
Day 5 to 3. Network access instability. Timestamp scrambled. Playback corrupted. Failsafe disabled. Oh! System restore required.
And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Yeah.
Let's check another.
Someone tried to hide what they were doing. This will be the same. Administrator override required.
This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Somebody working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Oh, damn. Okay. Scan security people in the op center. Scan Nexus security. Transfer to the Hyperion. Damn it. Okay. We will be running around scanning people. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, let's start here. You want me to scan what? Kandros? No. No, this guy here, right?
This person is not a match.
Okay. This one is excluded. This is fun. We can put the scanner to good use. Okay, this one.
This person is not a match.
Okay. Where's the next one?
We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
Downstairs?
All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete.
That looks that way. Ah, yeah, we have to go to the Nexus security transfer to the Hyperion. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's go back. Now I'm starting to be thankful to have this mod, you know, shortened landing and whatever departure cinematics, because the tram cinematics are also shortened. I would probably not be happy to having to deal with the tram cinematics for a long time.
Negative match.
Okay. So there's one more person somewhere here for sure. And is that this guy? And he's just...
Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Yeah, and he's just doing something there, right?
Reports to Kandros' department, assigned to station security.
Yeah.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
I don't think so.
We know what you've been up to. You're done here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing my job, that's all.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
Okay, family member. I sympathize, but your actions are unforgivable. Yeah, if I say your actions are unforgivable, it's kind of like definitive, and maybe if I like sympathize, you might be able to tell me more?
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people, killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Oh, okay. You need to go, not up to me. Yeah, why would I let you go? Yeah, not up to me. We need to keep some kind of order here.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision? That'll be the day.
Yeah, let's see. So let's talk to Captain Dunn.
Ryder.
You're not on the bridge, Captain?
We powered it down. Can't afford to waste energy. Though Cryo Bay and Sam Node are exempt. And I told them to keep their hands off Alec's quarters. You have access now.
Thanks.
Hey, sorry about your father. He was really good at what he did. Just not so good at working with people. He was right about going planetside, though.
Oh, I didn't really know him. Yeah, I'll miss him, come on.
I wish he were still here. There's so much he could have taught me.
You'll do fine. You're off to a good start. If there's anything else I can help with, let me know.
Now that the Hyperion is docked, what will you do?
Normally, I'd supervise thawing out the colonists, but that's been put on hold. I hear you're the one helping resolve the issue. Good luck with that.
Yeah, she almost sounds happy not to having to deal with that.
If someone had told you that you'd be in the Andromeda cluster even 5 years ago...
Are you kidding me? I'd have laughed them out of the quadrant. Although the way things are now isn't exactly what I was hoping for either.
Yeah,
we all knew
many
there was a
people
possibility
were.
on arrival of less than ideal circumstances. When you sign up, you hope for the best and plan for the worst.
Yeah, good motto, I guess.
Why did you join the initiative? We're a long way from home.
How could I not? I love my job. Coming here, all this, it was just a logical extension of what I already do. Sailing through new stars, discovering new worlds. What self-respecting explorer could pass that up?
Sounds like a true captain.
Thanks for the talk.
All right. I have requests to submit, administrators to harass, and people to wake up. I'd better get to it. Good luck out there.
Administrators to harass. What? But... Why am I back? doesn't make sense. Come on. Habitation deck. So I am in the... Oh, okay. Oh, damn. It looks all so... Not even similar, it's the same. Everything's just the same. Okay. Ah, yeah, okay. So there's a different door now available, so I know I'm in a different part of the ship. It looks exactly the same. It's confusing as hell. Okay. Me and my orientation skills.
I'll make it right, Dash. I promise. Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of Cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
Oh. Hmm.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you... reunite them?
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, so another thing to do on EOS.
If you could leave the pendant there.
Okay, place pendant at the location on EOS, okay. Interesting, yeah.
Leg's feeling a little better.
Looks like the muscle's bruised.
Fisher, glad to see you're doing better.
That was some expedition, hey?
Hmm.
Captain said I'm going in the log as the first human to make contact with the kid. And Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently.
Yeah. Let's be nice to the people.
I'm sure there are decent aliens here in Andromeda too. We just have to find them.
Well, I heard you're Pathfinder now. Sooner you figure out where they're hiding, the better.
Will do. Chin up.
Okay, that was positive and nice. Greer, yeah.
Greer, how you feeling?
Hope the guy's okay.
If you and Liam hadn't found me in that cave, God knows what those aliens would have done.
We couldn't leave a man behind.
Yeah, your father, and Kirkland.
It's a risky job, I would say this time.
I know, it's rough. Being on the Pathfinder team is turning out to be a dangerous business.
More than I ever thought. I'm sorry I'm not out there with you, but Kirkland was a friend, and I'm not cut out for this anymore.
Understood. Habitat 7 was a nasty wake-up call. You take care, Greer.
You too. Thanks again.
Okay, so... He's not exactly fond of going out again, I guess. Can I talk to you? Yeah.
Ryder.
Hayes, how's the wound?
Doc says I'll live. So this goes from a life-threatening gunshot to a story I'll tell my grandkids someday.
With no need to exaggerate. That was a tough fight on Habitat 7.
Just glad to be on the other side of it.
Yeah, it's nice to see that the rest of the people is fine.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
It's another voice actor from the original Mass Effect trilogy. This will bother me again, but I hope I will be able to remember. It's a very known voice from the trilogy.
I'm sure you did everything you could.
Yeah, but still, we lost a Pathfinder on my watch. Doesn't sit right.
My dad knew the danger. Part of the job.
Now I just need to make sure your brother here pulls through.
Damn. This is the worst. I don't know, I'm thinking the whole time about that voice.
Are you staying here in the Hyperion?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old? Ha, right, look who I'm talking to. Trust me, it happens. For me, it was Habitat 7. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the cat, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's passed me by.
We'll miss you, Harry.
Just make sure to raise some hell once in a while, will you? I'm living vicariously through you.
Deal. How's Scott doing?
His condition's stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so he's dreaming. Means all the wiring still works.
How did this happen?
It was dumb luck, really.
Primarch Victus?
The worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! The circuit's fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another Ryder.
So it looks like the brother will be okay in the end. Yeah. That's the worst thing when you're playing a game, trying to pay attention to what the people are saying, but in the end you're trying to remember that voice. Who is that voice? Who is that voice? Oh, damn.
How did you end up with the initiative?
Well, you reach a point in life where you wonder, is that all there is? I'd accomplished everything in the Milky Way I could. I was locked into a future of diminishing returns. So coming here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. A chance to wake up in the morning and feel hope instead of arthritis.
All right. Okay. Thanks a lot for the update, Primarch.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Scott, I'll let you know.
And I think I've been here at this terminal, so why is it not marked as completed? Ah, I should have activated it. Okay, now we have activated it. Scan minerals, 0 out of 16. Good. I'm guessing we need to leave the station now, finally. Can I actually talk to Kandros? Just to see, like, what happened to this saboteur guy?
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
Nope. Okay, so there is no option there.
Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
And let me see if the saboteur is maybe here? No? Where the hell did he go? I would have expected him to be here, but let me see what Director Tann says.
Something I can help you with?
Nope.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course.
Okay. And this is it for today. I hope you had fun watching. Please don't hesitate to leave me a comment and any advice or suggestions for this first-time playthrough. It would be all much appreciated. The next part of this series will appear here once the new video is published, and until then, thank you very much, stay tuned, and game on!